Okay, moving on now to a story we just broke about Leslie Jordan. You know, of course, the comedic actor, beloved actor from Will and Grace, lots of other shows, movies, and of course, just social media, a huge star there. He died yesterday while driving his car and ended up crashing into the side of this building in Hollywood. The weird thing was that he was not going at a high rate of speed, and the theory was that he had some sort of medical emergency, and we got some information this morning about what that medical emergency could have been. There were signs leading up to this.
Yeah, Charles. So the last 3 weeks, Leslie was actually suffering from shortness of breath, so bad that he actually had scheduled within this next week to see a cardiologist because he was concerned about it and wanted to see if there were any underlying issues because, you know, Leslie had been pretty healthy throughout his life. He did have COVID-19 last year, but, you know, obviously fully recovered.
See, I think, Devin, I think that's going to be an interesting thing here. And I know he was recovered, and I've seen videos of him. He seemed fine, but I don't know.
Long-term effects,
there are
possibly?
long-term effects. There are a lot of things that that we don't know yet about people recovering.
Right, we just
from
never
COVID.
been through this before.
And also don't know how badly he had it when he did have it.
Right.
So,
Yeah, and obviously we're not going to know for quite some time because obviously the working theory from law enforcement is that he had a heart attack when he was driving, but obviously, you know, with the medical examiner, they have to investigate these things, and their investigation doesn't conclude for quite some time. I think like at least 3 more months or so.
Yeah, and Devin, you look at the front of the car, and it's not that it was a fender bender, but it doesn't look like it was an incredibly serious accident, Charles. And
that the accident alone doesn't seem like it would have been enough. You can see there's no impact into the building there. Doesn't seem like that would have been enough.
Right.
So it probably was something, and we'll obviously waiting to find out. But in the meantime, you know that Leslie's co-stars, he was on Call Me Kat, the Fox sitcom. They have shut down production and are trying to figure out what to do going forward. So many tributes like pouring in
and
for him.
also this isn't going to be the last we see of Leslie because they, you know, did a post on his Instagram yesterday basically saying that he was in the middle of a current project and they were getting it together and they were going to slowly be releasing it. It's kind of unclear what exactly the project was that he was working on, but obviously I'm sure they're going to share it to his Instagram like how he's been sharing on, you know, social media throughout the pandemic.
Hi, this is Bali from Dallas, and Leslie was amazing. He had a quote that said, "I woke up and I was born in my mom's heels." Like, he was just icon for a lot of people. He helped a lot of people get through the pandemic. Those funny videos and TikToks that he was posting were literally like, they woke up people during the pandemic because there's a lot of topics he talked about that no one else did. So I'm so sad to hear that Leslie is gone. I do think it might have been some pre-existing issues from the COVID that he experienced, but it is so sad to see that he's no longer with us. So I'm sending my heart out to Leslie Jordan's family and friends.
Yeah, absolutely. All set.